I went a little overboard with the orange today, but it's fall, so who cares, right? Hey everyone, it's Charmaine, aka Jael, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going through my daily wash and go routine plus my night routine, because I know tons of you guys have been asking about this and leaving comments literally almost under every single video. But before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, click that notification bell so you know every time I upload. Don't forget to also click that subscribe button. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. As you guys know, I tend to like to keep things pretty simple. I don't like to go overboard. I don't like to do a whole lot of manipulation with my hair. I just kind of like to wear it as is, as you guys can tell. And it's been a little hard recently because I've been reviewing other products. So I'm going to show you what my routine is if I wasn't reviewing other products. Just using my favorite things so far that I've discovered in my natural hair journey. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So first things first, obviously I wake up and I take off my bonnet and my hair is just kind of squished all around my head, kind of like a dirty Q-tip. But I always start in the shower with hot water. I've explained this in past videos before about how hot water really helps those with low porosity because it helps the hair cuticles to open up so that it can absorb as much moisture as it possibly can. So even though the rest of my body doesn't really like the hot water, it's something I can't skip out on, and I highly recommend doing this as your first step. So I stand in the shower, I kind of just part my hair and allow the water to just get to my scalp and really soak my hair. And then after that, I actually took one of your guys' recommendations, and instead of using the other Tresemme conditioner that I was using, it was like Tresemme, the moisture something or other. I'll probably try and put a picture of it right here. But one of you said that they have a Botanique line. Botanique, something like that. So I went to Fry's, which is my city's local grocery store, and I found their Tresemme Botanique Nourish and Replenish with coconut milk and aloe vera. It's the one that doesn't have any parabens, dyes, or silicones. And I think it only cost me about $4 or $5, so it's really not that expensive, and it's nice, and it comes in a pretty decent sized bottle. I mean, I used this within like a week. Hashtag natural hair problems. But I just slathered that all over my head, and I let it sit there until I start to feel my hair becoming more like pliable, soft, just soft overall. That's how I know it's starting to absorb. And this is what I do. I used to just take a wide tooth comb literally every day. I've stopped doing that. Low maintenance is the way to go. I just finger detangle now as best as I can. I just reach into my scalp and I slowly start to move my fingers towards the ends, and I just kind of start raking my fingers through, and I do that all over my head. It gives also just time for the conditioner to sit on my hair a little bit longer, and obviously the conditioner acts as almost like a detangler for my hair. And if you've ever seen Sleeping Beauty and you know that scene where like Prince Philip, is it Philip? Is the prince's name Philip or is the horse's name Philip? I don't remember. We're gonna call him Prince Philip. Is trying to battle the dragon version of Maleficent through all those like thorn bushes. That's my hair. Or like a Brillo pad. Whichever. So this step is pretty much crucial. I never used to use conditioner in my hair, and now I use it every single day. I highly recommend, if you have type 4 hair and it is low porosity, I highly recommend finding a no silicone conditioner and using it on your hair every single day. It literally has been like a life changer for me. It helps me just detangle my hair, helps re-moisturize my hair, revamp it, everything. It's so worth it, trust me. Okay, after that, using hot water, I rinse my hair, but I don't squeegee it. Like, I don't squeeze anything out of my hair. I just let the water rinse through my hair. I don't use my fingers. This kind of helps, again, just keeping my hands out of my hair, less pulling and yanking on my hair as well. Also, I feel like this is a good step for those of you who like really like definition or are trying to get a lot of definition. It just, I don't know, there's just something with it. It's like you're not like brushing out your curls. And I've noticed that it helps a little bit too with some definition. I personally don't care. I pick it out anyway a little bit, but this step mostly for me is just, I just don't want to keep putting my hands in my hair. Anything to keep from pulling or yanking on my hair. So again, I just stand under the water and let that rinse all the conditioner out. After that, with sopping wet hair, I take my argan oil. And some of you have asked me, why don't you part your hair? I have a good reason for that. I'm lazy. I just don't, it takes too much time. I don't have that much time in the morning, especially now that I have a new job and trying to get back into a full-time routine. I just don't have that kind of time in the morning. I just don't. I like to sleep in, okay? I would rather spend my time getting a little more sleep than waking up a whole hour extra just to part my hair. I don't do any shingling or anything with my hair, so I don't see a reason to do that. That's just me. So I just take, it has like a little dropper on it, and I just take the oil and I squirt it all throughout my scalp. After that, I massage it all into my head, and then I also take a little bit more and I rub it on the ends of my hair, just for a little extra protection. The ends of your hair are really, really sensitive and fragile, so this just helps give it that TLC that it needs. And then after that step, I use a leave-in or some type of lotion or cream. Before, I think I mentioned this in another video before, but I was using this BB oil moisturizer hair lotion with castor oil and aloe, and I was using that. It's amazing. I think it's like $3 at Fry's. It's amazing. But recently, just because I have been reviewing the Main Choices Do It For The Culture line, I've just been using their their accomplished triple layer leave-in. I love this stuff. I might actually go buy another one. But I just squeeze that into my palm, and I always apply everything starting at the crown of my head. That has always been the kinkiest, driest part of my head, and also the most fragile part. So I always make sure that that is the first part of my hair that receives any sort of attention. I want to make sure that it has enough product, and probably the most product out of any part of my hair. Second being probably the sides right here, my little sideburns, or my little, I call them my earmuffs because they cover my ears and stuff. And then last but not least, you guys know that I love shea butter. So obviously that will be my last step in my wash and go routine. I take a little nugget of shea butter, I don't really know how big, maybe like the size of a dime about, and I rub it through my hands until it melts. And I rub my hands really fast, trying to get it as warm and melty as possible. And again, I apply that starting on the back side of my head. Now, I love shea butter. It does leave like this white cast on my hair that takes for like, it does take a while for it to kind of like fade and disperse throughout my hair. But I love shea butter. It honestly keeps my hair so conditioned and so moisturized for so much longer throughout the day than anything I've ever used. So I'm willing to put up with the white cast that it leaves on my hair for probably about an hour. But it makes my hair less drippy. It kind of like locks everything in, and I don't spend so much time like having to blot my face all the way until I get to work. And then I just shake my head off. I try to shake off some of the excess water. Again, I don't have like 2 hours to just drip dry in the morning. I just don't. And it also kind of helps just kind of like floof out my hair. For whatever reason, it works. I don't know why, it works. I mean, dogs do it, it works for them, right? It works for me. It just kind of helps just kind of like volumize my hair a little bit. And that's that. So that's the morning routine. I'm also gonna include my night routine in this because it's super short and honestly not even worth making a separate video about. So again, at night, yeah, I have a feeling you guys are gonna be like, what? That's all you do? That's so pathetic. Because I know some people like literally do the most with their hair at night. Like they put on like 5 oils and like wrap it in a bag, then a bonnet, and then like a scarf. Like I just keep it simple, guys. I ain't got that kind of time. So I just take my argan oil, I squirt that onto my scalp, apply a little bit onto my ends, put my silk bonnet on, and I call it a night. And then I just wash my face and I go to sleep. So super simple. Again, that's just, I think sometimes when we think about our natural hair journey and what it takes to be a natural, I think we tend to overcomplicate things a bit, and I think that kind of psychs some of us out. Like, God, I have to do so much with my hair. You really, really don't. Just find like 2 or 3 products in the morning, and then maybe 1 or 2 at night, and just stick with those things, and listen to your hair, and listen to and observe like what works for your hair, what keeps it moisturized the longest, how it makes it feel. Is it greasy or not greasy enough? Is it moisturizing? Does it maintain moisture in your hair throughout most of the day, etc., so on and so forth. You know, just keep it simple. I think that's the easiest way to stick to anything, is keep it simple, stupid, and stop psyching yourself out. Stop thinking you have to go out and like use 50 different things. When it comes to like when I do my product reviews, of course, I buy the entire line to try everything out so you guys have a thorough review on an entire product line. I'm gonna be honest, in real life, I wouldn't use half that shit. It's too much for me, and I feel like it suffocates my hair. It suffocates my hair, my time, my soul. Don't live your life around your hair. I'm just gonna say that, okay? Just stick with the bare minimum. It'll be easier to stick to a routine that way. I think your hair will flourish more that way. There's just less stuff going on with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I hope it answered a lot of questions for you. Thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving me. I know I say this in like every other video, but honestly it means a whole lot, and I am so proud of all of you who have gone natural at this point. Those of you who tell me you've just cut off your hair, or whether you've been natural for the last 5, 6, 7, 10 years. I am so proud of you, and for being an example, for being a role model for other black children or biracial children with type 4 hair. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it answered a lot of your questions. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, click that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video.
You might be the one that truly got me. I feel it too. You might be the one that